ourselves to be oppressed.
This is the bait. I agree with you.
Few particulars that make Omaha different from New York are just incidental. The problem exists because white people think they're better than black people, and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is the bait. I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
Then what do you
that white people think they're better than others?
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Morning. We're back. We're back. Yeah, the big talks there are Caitlin Clark's display and performance. All eyes on Caitlin in every direction there. No, not really. But for today's cases, yesterday, for this week, this last little thing popping off, for any bloggers or whatever you got there. Oh, I'm the bottom line. Welcome back. Good morning. I'm trying, baby. All right, get back to business. All right, we're gonna push us back over there to the other side. Okay. Yeah, because this kind of threw me for a loop here coming in. Like, as you're looking at it, right, it's going to say Asia Wilson here at the top. They're going to be comparing this to Caitlin Clark. And as they're comparing the two, these two individuals, they're trying to say malice for one and compassion for the other, which that's what it is. All right. You go to see Asia Wilson talking with the refs, that's compassion. You understand? No, let me go back here. That's clear cut compassion. That's what you're seeing right there. You can literally read the words and see her sitting back saying, please. All right? I don't read lips. I'm not a which card lip reader, but if you go back and look at her talking, and you can kind of see her face. Right. That's compassion. That's the love of the game. You say, Santee, how can you say that, man? It's just white and black. But Caitlin Clark can't run up in it. Caitlin Clark ain't got 3 championships, baby. You need 3 of them. You need 4 WNBA MVPs. All right, for me to argue your levels of compassion like that, nigga. All right, compassion. I love this game. I'm the representative. I'm the head. All right. And other than that, I'm talking about right now playing who's got more than what she's working with. That's compassion. Huh? Yes, indeed. That's what you need. That's what you have to qualify for, at least. You understand? For you to get that compassion side in the WNBA, I would have to look at the top and what they have as achievements. And then I'm going to look over at you. And other than pale skin and height, what are we giving? All right? No, you can't even bring defense to the table. She's got defense. She'll come. Asia Wilson will come in there and get 6 blocks, God damn it. All right, 6, 7 blocks. All right, 28 points. All right, this is what type of game she be having out there. And I'm looking like shit. All right, turning into beast mode in there. All right, she do it all, God damn it. All right, change. She said we do the plumbing, we change tires. All right, God damn it. We change the transmission fluid, God damn it. All right, we do it all. All right, she said warehouse work, roofing. Everything, carpets. All right, we do it all. All right, that's what you get with Asia Wilson. All right, don't worry, baby. All right, no, whatever we're not reproducing that, she gonna go collect that. All right, and make sure you got a reason to be scared. All right, yeah. What do you mean they're not intimidated? You know, give me a second. Come back in here with 6 blocks, nigga. All right, somebody better calm down. All right, keep running at the rim. Somebody better settle down. All right. Exactly. Look, man, I just respect the game here. That's all. Just as you do for some of y'all. Mm-hmm. I respect the game. All right. And in that essence, who you allow to do what matters, man. It does. And I'd furthermore, let me show you go ahead to look at Caitlin Clark's incident here. All right, because this is what's sparking the news. The referee family, huh? That key dynamic that I don't hear anybody saying. Yeah, the referee. Everybody's talking around it too. I'm gonna show it to y'all too. All right, the referee is black. Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, race always matters, doesn't it? Yes, it does. All right. Yes. All right. The ref is black. All right. Everybody's speaking about her behavior and this, that, and the third. And, all right. How she didn't get a technical and she ain't get this and that. This was her behavior right here. We'll be right back. I'm going to show y'all the whole thing before I say anything. All right. You be the judge.
Here we go for your fever, Lexi Hall, and Ty Harris.
And with race working the way it does, a player, not another ref. All right. Now, let me pull out the white supremacist element. I know some of y'all don't want to see it. All right. Yeah, it stinks, doesn't it? All right. You goddamn Santee. Goddamn you. All right. We'll put out this other racial element. All right. A white player of Kristen Clark's comes in to be the diffuser in between her and the ref, holding the ref back, not Kristen Clark. All right. The black ref. All right. Hold on. Watch this.
Here we go for your fever, Lexi Hall.
Wow. Wow. And this is how bad she sucks, family. This is how bad the white supremacy is brewing. You got Congress, all these funky ass jokers in office. All right. No, trying to target our sisters. All right. Even the ref is scared because people that's doing anything against this girl a little bit, man. All right. That girl, Kennedy Carter, for a hip check, she couldn't get a job no more. A hip check? With your little frail ass, drink some milk. You need milk. Milk. No, bring her milk of the puppy, nigga. Milk of the puppy. Yeah, milk of the puppy, please. All right. Yeah, all this whining. To be a part of any type of athletic things here, you have to have durability. That's you being challenged. That's you being bumped against. That's you getting hit. You hitting against some friction. Yes, banging against friction. All right. That's football. Yes, that's basketball too, especially if you're a big man. Because your ass going to be down there getting rebounds. Niggas going to be elbowing you in the ribs. All right. You're going to be getting bumped. All right. All this crying. All right. No, I want to say Dwayne Wade and cat, them littler cats like that. Some of these folks are coming in there in the NBA. We sitting here around pros, averaging 6 and 7 damn rebounds a game. All right. At the one. All right. At the one, nigga. Sometimes for Rondo, he was going out there getting 10 rebounds, 10 and 12. All right. Come on now. Shit. Maybe he wasn't the best shooter, at least for his case, but he did everything else so well it didn't matter. All right. Shit. That's what he was. But back to y'all, the white supremacist element, man. Look at her with her arms out, man. All right. And back to this sister one more time. I'm talking about Shannon Fry. They can get fired within the drum beat, a heartbeat. Something happened in the incident in the game. It's one of, Kristen Clark's teammates. And when you go ahead to see that here, whatever tip that they had, they put the teammate on the bench. That teammate is one of their best players that they have. But since everybody is sitting around here playing this politics game, all right, we got off course about what this thing is about, which is really supposed to be about competition. And if you can't compete, you're not supposed to be able to argue and mumble your way in the game. What the hell does the courts got to do about your level of craftsmanship and being able to play, baby? All right. Yeah, you're not Marvin Hagler. The fuck out of here. You're not Marvin. All right. Marvin had to go do that shit because they wouldn't give him a title shot. All right. He knocking niggas out. All right. His skill spoke for him. Why the politicians even backed him in the first place? They know he was the goods. All right. No, Marvin will beat your ass. All right. Shit. He had to fight all the undesirables that nobody wanted to get in the ring with. All right. That's how bad he had it. And they still wouldn't give him a title shot. All right. So that's why he went to the senators or to Congress or whatever the hell he went at here. He went to some part of the House of Representatives. All right. To get some recourse. God damn it. All right. Yes. All right. His shit made sense. Now, where are your numbers at? All right. Where are your MVP trophies? All right. No, your runners up or something, goddammit. All right. Your defensive player of the year trophies. Huh? Yeah. We got to have some of these accolades here on the table. All right. They got to be there. All right. Otherwise, y'all are flexing some bullshit. Sports, family, has been supposed to be the one place where they can't do that silly ass shit. This is why black people have dominated in sports for so long. Huh? Recognize that? Huh? No, you can't necessarily rig the rules. All right? You're not supposed to, even though boxing has its ways. All right? Yeah. But when y'all see them blowing the whistle all crazy, doing some of this bullshit, hell, for some of y'all, the replacement refs, nigga. The replacement refs. Come on, yes, indeed. All right, shit, it's stuff over there. My NFL fans out there. All right, y'all were angry as hell. All right, yeah. When y'all see this bull crap popping up, excuse me. All right, Yeah. Just understand that this ain't supposed to be a part of the game. The game is supposed to be something that either you physically able to do or you physically can't do. It's not about your mouth, nigga. All right. Tim, they tell every little great player around that little 90s, whatever, 2000s like era tells you, for example, how humble Tim Duncan is. All right. No, you can talk all the shit to him in the world. All right. Yeah. And he's like, okay. All right. You know what? You're right. Okay. All right. I hear you. All right. And then he just come give you the business. All right. Yeah. And then smile at you, shake your hand before each game, dap you up. Hey, man, how's your family, man? All right. No, complete professional. Huh? A professional. All right. Some of these guys in here, from your lips and all this other bullshit, and oh, I'm gonna get into somebody's head. Let me talk my way into somebody's head in here, Halls. For the people that are 1,000% professionals, nigga. All right, it's all the same to them because they're not relying on if your lips can move. They've only ever relied on their game. All right, their game, nigga. All right, let me get some shots up. Let me get my damn free throws up. Let me get my mid-range shots up. Let me get my defense in order, Caitlin Clark. Let me get this funky-ass defense in order. All right, I was stanking it up last year. All right, that's what the legends do. Huh? That's what the Jimmy Butlers of the world do. All right? No, you looked upon it nothing. The Kawhi Leonards do. All right, early in his career at least. I ain't gonna talk about now. All right, but what got him in the bag in the first place? All right, that was hard work. That was a place where nobody was looking at you, but you forced them to do so. All right, yeah, the Draymond Greens of the world. All right, hold on here.
And Giants, back in for the Golden State number 24. Xander.
Now, good thing about the bottom line is that we're going to sit back here and to be able to look at this great thing from a couple angles. And also we'll have a few people that'll be talking and speaking directly to the situation itself. All right. So that's what we have here for the program. No, mainly and all her and partially a little bit of other things. And here's a piece of the little bit of the other things in here. Probably going to have 2% of that, dude. All right. And this is maybe, I'm going to say the whole 2% possibly. I tried to limit it. But in the case and course of the NBA, it seems the NBA owners have woken up to LeBron and the players, the actual players that matter right now. I am a huge fan, or was a huge fan of DeMarcus Boogie Cousins when he played for the Kings. I was a big fan. Huge fan of Brother Jefferson in his prime. Huge fan of Shannon Fry. All right. Yes, indeed. Shannon Fry go out there and get busy. All right. Yes, indeed. That's my man's. All right. But nobody did it like Boogie because Boogie at like 5'11", I told you he can dribble, he can dunk. All right. He can rebound. He played defense well. He's playing a 5, nigga. All right. Shit, he was what you see in Jokic. You understand? They just didn't give him credit. He was stalked and harassed by the referees every game. Every game. The concerns were more on the circumstances of him having an argument with a ref than how good his game was. That's how bad Boogie had it over there in Sacramento. I mean, horrible. And the refs targeted him. All right. This nigga had a fine every other week, dude, for nothing. Just because they didn't like the nigga. All right? Shit, he was a goddamn beast, dude. What was Boogie? A nightmare. All right? If you had to guard Boogie, that you're gonna have a long night. He might score 50, nigga. All right, I didn't see him drop 50. Mm-hmm. Come in there, drop 45 on you, nigga, quietly. All right, I ain't gonna say quietly. Dunking on you, shooting threes, taking whatever shots he want, getting where he wants, nigga. All right, getting right to the spots he wants, and then just letting it off at you. All right, that's Boogie. All right, not only that, I told you he can dribble, so he be shaking niggas to the hole. All right, which is big 6'11" nigga with a headband on. All right, no, a close cut, brown skin dude, close cut. All right, yeah, the headband on. All right, shaking niggas. All right, 6'11". All right, shaking you bad, dude. All right, then still being able to get to the rim and dunk it however he wants to. All right, or put the layup up there. All right, shit, add Rajon Rondo and you got a problem. All right, and remember, those two people there, they got the headaches and the people that the NBA didn't like together. All right, the troublemakers. All right, yeah, and they were a terror, nigga. All right, will beat your ass. All right, yes, because Rajon Rondo can pass the ball out of this world, nigga. He looks coming into the game to get, all right, 21 assists, 19 assists. That's how great he is with it. He came up underneath of a system with Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, all right, and Paul Pierce. Those were his options to pass the ball to. All right, yeah. So that will get your assist game up good when you got legends that can do something with it. All right, yeah. All you got as a young buck is sit, watch, and wait for what you get that's wide open, nigga, and take it. All right. For every damn thing else, you keep the ball moving. All right. He was one of the last original point guards that had that style of a Chris Paul. All right. Or a John Wall. All right. Where you actually didn't mind passing the ball. A point guard's first duty was to pass the rock, nigga. All right. No, not get your Ja Morant on. No disrespect, but Ja Morant has a point guard mind. All right. Now I will say that. Well, I ain't gonna say Ja Morant, bad example. Don't get your Kyrie Irving on, all right, or your James Harden on, all right, where you're dribbling all the. I ain't gonna use Kyrie Irving. Let me take him out. James Harden, all right, yeah, where you dribbling all the air out the basketball, nigga. All right, shit. No, that shit used to it disgusts me. And does he get a lot of assists when he wants to? Yeah, but that came from the case of stat pad. It came to help him, not to help the team. That's the difference. All right. Yeah, because 50 points and 47 points look a whole lot better with 9 assists. All right. 10 and 12. It actually look like you attempt to give your teammates the ball. All right. Shit, don't try to play us, nigga. We understand the difference. All right. Like, we can't count. You don't get basketball. I'm looking at how many shots you took, goddammit. All right. Not how many times that you had a triple team on you. All right, and you finally let a nigga get the ball. All right, and he didn't even know he was gonna get it. All right, that's how many shots you done took in there. All right, no, he was shocked he got the ball. He's like, this must be an accident. All right, hold on here. Fair you.
I've never seen this many stars on the move at once. I think this is an unbelievable draft.
Hold on. The reason why I said I couldn't say Kyrie, and I mean this respectfully to all my NBA fans out here too. Kyrie has a championship, man. All right. You gotta be careful trying to throw one class and group of people into all in the same here. All right. No, that ain't right. That wouldn't be worthy of anything. Now, however he got it and whatever it came through, they had to beat arguably one of the best season teams here, regular scheduled season teams in NBA history to get that championship. All right. So that championship is a big deal. All right. Yeah, that Golden State team was flatlining niggas. They were sitting down in the fourth quarter due to mass destruction, nigga. They already, yeah, they done ramsacked your shit, nigga. All right, it's a blowout. All right, no, the whole starting five is sitting down the whole fourth quarter. All right, this is how bad they buried you. All right, they averaged something on a course. I'm talking about regular season games, man. They beat that average team by 30, Hoss. 30. All right, that was the point margin, dude. All right, somewhere around there. Y'all can go check it if you think I'm wrong. Maybe it's 27 or 28, but I'm saying 30, nigga. All right, just guess it. All right, I sat down and watched these games personally. You understand? All right, you understand? I'm talking about the first 28 games or so they had before they even took one loss. They was kicking people's asses, man. All right, bad. All right, you come out there, they open you up. No Kevin Durant, none of that. Just the Golden State Warriors, nigga. All right, and they were kicking people's asses. All right, shit. Between the Splash Brothers and all the extra weapons they had, Sean Livingston, like, nigga, it was nothing you could do. All right, and Sean Livingston himself, you know, he got a bad injury early in his career, but he still was a great point guard. And he was an oversized point guard. So he's taller than most of the damn point guards he was going to be out there against. And he used that to his advantage. All right. Yes, indeed. That little big head nigga was a problem. All right. Hold on. Well, at least at that time. Hold on here.
I mean, it could be one of those historic type draft classes, I believe. I think this was just an overall incredible off season for the NBA in general. Just with the talent on the move, the talent that's coming to the league. I think this is it's been one of the most exciting off seasons I've seen.
Which move moves the needle the most for the long run? Not just this year.
Where Bron goes.
I
was literally about to say that.
Wherever he puts that cherry on.
Are we still waiting on his?
Yes, you don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
That Bron, wherever Bron goes.
If Bron go to Philly, shit.
If Bron go to Philly, right? If Bron
go to Philly or Minnesota, which I don't think has a chance.
I don't think either one.
But Philly or Minnesota, those are the ones I'm like.
He's gonna live in Brooklyn, New York, and drive like JJ Redick to Philly.
He might. Yeah.
He might.
I mean, Minnesota, with Luka and some other players, respectfully, I think he's already had a taste of something similar like that. And I'm not trying to say compare Reeves and Luka to LaMelo, all right, and Edwards. But please hear me out, all right? For both of those guys over there, they both kind of played somewhat of a similar style. For instance here, all right, Edwards does like to shoot the mid-range, but he damn sure likes to shoot a lot of threes too. All right, yes, so does Reeves. All right, just hear me out. All right, you go over here to point to LaMelo. All right, and we talk about the cases. He likes to pass the ball, but he definitely likes to shoot, and he's a good shooter. All right, so is Luka. Huh? Hold on. All right. So if you drop his ass calculated in the same space, all right, but it's an offset, it's a little different. The guys are black. This is closer to his vernacular, and how he moves around. Yeah. From a social stance, it would be different, but the gameplay itself, I don't know. All right, I'm a heavy critic enough to say this here too. A lot of people disagree with me, but I completely, unless he agreed to these terms here, Hoss, unless you go to Golden State, you, all right, you're going more than likely you're going to destroy it over there. They're not going to win a championship. It's going to be a bunch of scandals and bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with the game at hand. All right, because this is what's happened with LeBron James teams that's not successful. All right, it's about somebody getting fired. And what another person ain't doing. All right. Yeah. He quickly goes to use his media and all this other shit. All right. To divulge blame or to put this case and scenario in another direction just because it's time for people to get hit. He's not on the board. All right. And this is where I go ahead to tap into the cases of the players here. When I talk about LeBron and the teams and stuff like this, folks in here getting mad. And this is what they're not telling. All right. This is what you're not explaining to people. You just want everybody to be confused. LeBron, for player sense, has crossed a lot of people, man. All right. Y'all don't get it, dude. Some of y'all look, you can only see it from a media standard. You've watched him for years. You love LeBron. I don't have no problem with LeBron as a basketball player. I'm looking at the brotherhood politics of this. All right. Yeah. And some of these folks in here automatically give LeBron a nod, this, that, and the third. But the people you seeing it, yes, are the elders and the old heads. And a lot of folks is not playing ball no more. All right. Or people that's close to the end of their career. Please hear me out. All right. The younger folks that are able to be the captains and take over their team, they directly see the disloyalty, nigga, and the years of it. All right. The ones that don't worship LeBron, don't want to kiss his ass, don't want to give him all this Jordan and Kobe praise. Yeah. They look at him and say, hold on, nigga. All right. No, Kobe stayed in that uniform for 19 years in a Lakers uniform. First of all, hush your lips. All right. The Lakers were straight before you got there, bro, and they're going to be good when you leave. All right? Folks like Magic Johnson brought the Showtime Lakers there, James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and what have these folks helped produce 5 championships for the Lakers, dude. All right? Yeah, watch your mouth talking about the Lakers. No, this ain't about disrespecting the Lakers. All right? It ain't got nothing to do with them. All right? It's about, in the essence of the case, if you had 7 years over there, you produced 1 championship and it came in a dome. That's your market share. That's your value of what you're worth, nigga. Not what you were back in the day. All right? No, you had 7 years, all right, to put your feet in the ground and say, hey, I'm still the man and you need to respect me as such. All right. How do you do that? By kicking ass, whooping ass, taking names. All right. Taking care of business. Huh? However you got to do it. Getting the right tools around you. Getting yourself prepared physically and making sure that everybody trusts one another. All right. Teams that take themselves seriously and actually feel like they got a chance to win a championship don't want that level of drama and confusion in their locker room. All right. No, is it a success moment to get LeBron, or is this going to turn into a soap opera moment? That's what some of these GMs, that's what some of these damn owners are sitting back looking at. Yes, you're going to gain economics overnight. That's not a question. All right? Wherever LeBron falls, the bag is coming. People act like, all right, okay, well, that's the big deal. No, we already see that, dude. All right, you're talking about something here that's just public knowledge to everybody. Where LeBron goes, the bag goes. Fine. All right, but we're speaking to the case of the players and his reputation, dude. The young players, not the Boogie Cousins of the joint, not the Steph Currys of the world, the younger players, the Shays of the game. All right, the Bronsons. All right, the folks who are going to victors of the game, the individuals, Mr. Wembanyama, that are going to carry the league for the future, all right, will retire you, nigga. Huh? Never mind your gym shit, nigga. Stop grabbing your Nike bag. You don't have to worry about that. All right? Never mind that shit. You see those young people right there? Cunningham. All right, what's his name? Cummings, whatever the hell his name is. All right, God damn it, Donovan Mitchell. All right, those are the people that will retire you, dude. All right, they'll get you out of here. All they have to do for these folks in here is go out and win championships. Jaylen Brown, they'll get you out of here, nigga. All right, all these little young folks in their 20s coming into their prime. All right. You're not going to go ahead to keep wasting the time. It's like this time. It's this time machine and this ball here that says, and this is why Jordan don't like LeBron too. All right. You had your moment. Next man's turns. All right. Kobe did it grand. He did it the best that he could. He was dedicated to the game until his body physically wasn't going to give him no more. All right. And then he dedicated his life to teaching. No, to building a facility, taking a damn calling card out here, to every great player there in the NBA who wanted to tighten up their skills and crafts. You've seen Tatum in there. You've seen Kyrie. You've seen every person that was the who's who in Kobe Bryant's Black Mamba's gym, dude, before he died. God rest the dead. All right. Yeah. So he didn't just completely he was helping his daughter, working with her to get her game up. All right. And he was going ahead to help reshape and form the league by giving a bunch of these players in the league skills that they may have not have had before they came to his gym. All right. Teaching them small perks and details, things that need to continue to proceed and process in the game, dude. All right. Yes. You want the game played a certain way. All right. For some of you old growling ass, hating ass niggas. All right. Oh, you young niggas ain't doing this. You ain't. Okay. How much of your time are you willing to volunteer? All right. Well, you're not asking them for a coin. You just volunteering. All right. I love the game so much that I want the new class of young NBA stars to be able to play the game as well as I did. That's unselfish, nigga. All right. No, not I need to hinder. Let me hide my damn records. All right. I want to make sure nobody can break this and do that. No, you take your turn with it. You have your opportunity with it, family, and then you pay it forward. You give it to the next person. All right. That's how the game is supposed to be. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Now let's get back here. I'm talking about the cases of LeBron, and I'm serious about my point, man. The young people. All right. I think this falls in line of trust because for every GM that's getting ready to sit back and give LeBron financially whatever he might be asking, all right, whatever his requirements are, they have to call the leader of that team. You understand that? All right. No, you got to get in touch with him. You want to bring him to OKC? You have to speak to Shea first. All right. To see if he's comfortable with that. Because if you don't, you're going to have problems in your goddamn locker room immediately. All right. Yeah. No, you can't just, you guys don't understand the math of this. Some of y'all just think if I put this next to that, it's going to work. It just showed you it completely didn't work with him and Luka because him and Luka are both passers of the ball who need the ball in their hands for a long period of time. So if you take the ball out of one of their hands in here for a certain amount of time, trying to split the time in between them, all right, you can easily and conveniently make a disaster over there, nigga. All right, because people are forgetting their role, all right, or playing lesser on terms of a role that they naturally would jump right into because they figure you already got them. All right, yeah, shit, no, it ain't no good. I'm talking about time. You got how much time you got there on to play basketball? 48 minutes. There's a large amount of that time is supposed to go in Luka's hand in order for him to average what 37 or 35 points a game here. All right. And all of these damn assists. There's a certain way he moves. All right. If I know in the back of my mind, I gotta make sure LeBron gets some touches, that slows me down, dude. All right. And for any leader of the team who plays similar to Luka, all right, you gotta have guys that when LeBron comes in, unfortunately, that don't mind halfway playing a role player lane and can up their defense a lot, dude. All right, guys that can get in the corner for LeBron. All right, his joint is about him being set up and dancing and you being in the right place. All right, LeBron has more in the secondary part of his career of a Magic Johnson style, is what I'm telling you. All right, earlier the younger LeBron, he was a hawk, man. All right, he'll just run you down. He'll run you right down, dude. He'll jump over a crowd of 3 or 4 people. All right, that's what he did. Hold on.
LeBron, where would you like to see him at? We've had our predictions.
Honestly, I don't like the way he was treated in LA. Like, and you know, we in this era now that you can't really, you know, speak on his behalf or is considered. Or we paid by Clutch, all this goofy shit. But for the most part, you know, I grew up in the era of watching Braun, like great blueprint for the next guys coming up. So I think he's a legend in this game, hands down. I don't know. We kind of getting to a point where, you know, when it comes to our legends in the game, I don't think they're going out gracefully the way they should. I mean, from Melo to how CP was handled, you kind of watching how the Lakers just kind of act like Bron ain't LeBron. Like, you know what I mean? So,
and first and foremost, y'all, Chris Paul don't got no championships. He don't have none. So he can't be in the Clippers facility wilding out, all right, doing all types of wild shit, all right, disrespecting, all right. No, you can't. You're not allowed to do that, man. How many championships you said you had? You're naked. You ain't got none. And you causing ruckus? All right. No, them old white folks, and they call police, man. No, call police on this wild nigga. All right. Is it wrong? You're damn right it is. All right. Shit. Do I support any of that? Hell no, man. He should have been done a whole lot better. But dude, all right, it goes with some of these courses of the time, the tides and the time moving forward, dude. All right. Shit. They're looking at their money. They say on to the next one. All right. They understand for the younger core and some of these fans, they don't have the same respect for Chris Paul as I do or Boogie Cousins or some of these other folks in this era. All right. We loved them. Still do. All right. Shit. This little midget dude in here broke my heart several times in here. The year after we won the championship, meaning the Spurs. All right. The Clippers came out here. He put our asses out, dude, in the first round, dude. All right. Yeah. I've always been spiteful because of that shit. All right. Yeah, because he got injured after that. And they got put out the next round anyway. All right. I think he injured his hand. Chris Paul's problem, majority of his career. All right. Xing off the finals that he finally made it to with the Bucks to get smashed. But his problem he had majority of his career fight was just that case of fighting to stay healthy. It never was his skills, though. All right. Never. He's a beast. All right. Forgot how tall he was. 6'1", 6 foot tall, whatever. He was a monster. All right. Shit. Chris Paul come out there and destroy your world, nigga. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No bullshit. All right. Come out there and give you buckets. Understand? Yeah. Yeah. And completely dismantle your defense. This little guy. All right. And I'm talking about this is something popular, all right, that they gave him. You know, he was the darling of the NBA all the way up until Steph Curry came and shook his ass. All right. Shuck him. All right. Yeah, whatever the case is. Yeah, he had him fumbling into the ground. All right. You know how good Steph Curry handles is. All right. Yeah, he did Chris Paul real dirty. All right. And Chris Paul fell on his ass. All right. And he stepped back and took the shot and made it there. That was around the time that the darling switched to Steph Curry. All right. Yeah, he became, all right, basketball's beloved darling. All right. Yes, indeed. The golden boy. You understand? Before that was Chris Paul's. If you look at here to date, who would I say it belongs to? Shea. Mm-hmm. One look with the championship there too. Shea. All right. He's the darling. You think I was going to say Bronson? No, they hate Bronson. They hate the fact he got anything. All right. They've been hating on him. All right. Y'all go to like the old media reports. So they ain't never going to win a chip. Why would you give him this type of money? It's like, man, y'all some buster ass niggas. All right. They hating on him. So they would never put him as the darling. He is the reminder to all the critics in the NBA period. You're wrong and you don't know what you're talking about. All right. That's what Bronson is to them. All right. You know dick about basketball, nigga. All right. Yeah. Because you said this guy wasn't going to get shit. And it was a waste of money for the Knicks to give him that much bread. And you need to learn how to shut the hell up. All right. Talking about a black man's money. All right. You need to keep I'm not for that shit at all. Don't you ever, dude. All right. Talking about a black man getting paid and what he's supposed to get paid and what he ain't. Huh? Oh, I'm a free man. Serious consequences need to go down behind that. Mm-hmm. Shit. The dominant society does it. That's one thing here, Halls. But to catch these goofy bootlicking jokers, it's like, all right, nigga, what are you doing? What if somebody came in the office when it was time for your pay to go up, dude? All right. And they start trying to criticize everything about you. All right. No, the media don't properly get that shit when it's time for them to re-up, dude, with Disney and all these other jokers. All right, ESPN. All right. Yeah, it don't go down like that. You go back, they just cut you a check based on how well you've been able to sabotage certain folks, spread the lie, and be believable doing it, nigga. All right. That's it. All right. Stephen A. Smith, he said, is the highest paid player over there, media person over in with ESPN. All right. But yeah, for that type of money, they got him working 39 jobs, nigga, all the time. All right. No, you're going to report on everything, nigga. All right. Yep. Yeah, everything. All right. Still managed to be in the building or be somewhere here in another location. Or you understand what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga be working. He be like he getting ready to fall asleep on the job, nigga. All right. Shit. I don't know how much sleep Steven gets, but I know it ain't a lot, nigga. All right. They working elbows and kneecaps off that nigga. All right. I'm gonna work your hairline back, nigga. All right. Yeah, work your hairline back to the middle of your neck, nigga. Work it.
Kevin Durant, like, you know, so I want to go wherever he's going to be appreciated and where he's going to get the flowers he deserves. That's where I want to, and maybe that.
Man, Boogie Cousins' career was ended. You can pretty much say to injury. All right, yeah, injury. All right, I don't. You know what I mean? I think he had a decent career when he was at his prime and at his best. His best years were with the Pelicans and Anthony Davis. That small period of time there, and a large period of time that he spent, but majority of that time at Sacramento. All right, in my opinion. Back to Caitlin Clark now. Now, let's go ahead to check the file again, once again from a different angle. All right, and we're gonna go back further to even now the person, somebody getting pushed over and what have you. And she's punching her fist, growling. All right. No, looking like some type of animal here. All right. I was scared. When I first seen it, I was scared. All right. And I told you the racial element is that the referee, no, you guys won't talk about this. Everybody posting this shit up. Caitlin Clark runs up on the ref and gets right in her face, yelling, all right, no tech, because she's mad she didn't get a call when she's the one who clearly pushed off mid-air. All right. Yeah. And that's the point here. I want y'all to see the file there too. I want you to see the file directly. And you can see her hand reach inside there with the defender and push off of her. All right. And one of you lying ass niggas, this is why I got mad. I was getting ready to do the video last night, but I got pissed off. I said, man, all right, hold on. Like, what are you guys doing here, Hawks? All right, I looked up. Somebody had went as far to say that after that play, one of her knees, the bones in it was shattered. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. All right, yeah, they had x-rays and shit. All right. Y'all niggas be doing the most online, nigga. All right. Yeah, this is what kills your claim when you got to reach that far. All right. Yeah, she said her quad and something else was damaged. Yeah, but what happened was her knee, you know, and her knee was destroyed. All the bones. There were the bones in her knee shattered like crumbs. Like, y'all some lying ass niggas, dude. All right. No, you understand. No, she wouldn't even be able to walk, dude. All right, she wouldn't be able to get up if her kneecap was destroyed like that. All right, she wouldn't be able to follow nobody. The only person I've seen in a serious injury there to their leg to stay on the court for a few extra seconds or minutes was Kobe Bryant there to get popping his Achilles. And he stayed the few extra seconds so he could make sure he made his free throws so that his team got into the playoffs. All right, yeah. Because Dwight Howard ain't shit, nigga. All right. No, a brick's money of Dwight Howard thrown at him, nigga, equals nothing. All right. Equals a popped Achilles, nigga, and an overworked Kobe Bryant. All right. Yeah, say what you want.
Also on Aaliyah Boston. And this is where she got the reaction.
No, that
She
ain't
waited. And I've got to be honest, the officials allowed her the moment to get the emotions out of her. And some officials wouldn't do that, especially with, as some would say,
Like, what are you talking about? Get the emotions out of her. This is inappropriate, and this is what the rules are made for. This is white supremacy. Privilege, nigga. Mm-hmm. You wonder why all them players don't like her? Right there. Because they know good and goddamn well, not only will they go ahead and possibly get a double tech, but they will be fined and suspended a couple games if they decide to jump up like this. All right. Yes, I showed y'all as we started this off. Aja Wilson can speak with compassion. The ref at no point took her as a threat. To the point where you literally, if you're reading lips, she's saying please to her as the referee's walking off. All right. She's speaking to her the side of respect and with compassion. All right. Yes. This case, you coming up in here bullying, telling this black ref what she ain't doing and what she needs to be beholden to giving you because you suck. All right. Your game ain't good. Nigga, step it up. All right. You're trash. And this was after the play that the stuff went down. I'm going to show y'all the play. But this is after because she was limping around. And as she was limping, all right, the refs turned and gave her a warning. All right. So they should have threw her ass out. They turned like, hey, all right, look, man, get out of our face, dude. There was no foul. All right. Yeah, you're a bad actor and we don't care. We don't give a shit what that white politician said. Get out of my face, nigga. That's a warning. That's what they had to tell her. All right. So she gets back on that side. You understand? All right. I'm paraphrasing with that. And after this play here, it ain't really that damn big or what have you. As you can see, her players shove her forearms right there, and the girl loses the ball. You see her forearms. All right. Yeah, I don't know what type of play this is. All right. And as you see that, Caitlin Clark, she's still limping. All right. If you hurt like that, get off the court.
And this is where she got the reaction. She waited. And I've got to be honest, the officials allowed her the moment to get the emotions out of her. And some officials wouldn't do that, especially with, as some would say, officials would say that she was demonstrative. But they allowed her that emotion and then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
There you go.
You can tell that it's not just.
And it's shit. Look at it. You're a trash player, sweetheart. You're trash. All right, look.
Officials would say that she was demonstrative, but they allowed her that emotion and then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
Yeah, and this is where she pushed off here. All right, just silly ass. Nobody gives a shit. This is trash basketball, garbage. You're mad, yo? What, you was mad? All right, you mad because you're trash? And they was running your little bullshit ass off the three-point line. Look at her knees. See this woman's legs? No, she just got finished running your little stinking ass off the three-point line. All right. They got your number. All right. Look at where she coming from, y'all. All right. What I tell y'all? All right. Them young ladies, there's a bunch of black women on the damn court, got your number. All right. Yeah, they've been around you. What is this, 2 or 3 years? How many years? It might be 2 years or so. All right. Yeah, they used to being around you. They know what your tendencies. All right. And you're not that goddamn good. All right. So every time they expose you and make you look stupid now. All right. No, she wants to turn up all the extra goddamn rowdiness. All right. And I would respect it somewhat if it didn't come at a black ref. And I didn't know that. Hold on, her name is Kennedy Carter couldn't find a team to play for after that year. All right. Nobody would give her a job just because of a hip shove to this non-playing joker. All right. And I keep telling everybody as I tell this story here to people, man, as the girls in WNBA that rock with Kennedy Carter, that's cool with her like that. They recognize that, even the ones that's not, they recognize that could have been any one of them. All right. No, not unless your name is goddamn Aja Wilson. All right. Then you understand, you're going to have something on your hands. All right. It will be contested and argued for you to just try to ban a person out the league. All right. Yeah. Like as if, goddamn it, excuse me, Kennedy Carter had punched her upside her head or something. It was a hip check, hip to hip. All right. You fall off to the side, all dramatic. All right. She didn't have to. You understand? But she did that to make sure that the refs drew the foul. All right. Okay. And that was worth that woman having to play in Mexico, nigga. You see what I'm saying? No, she changed that damn woman's life here just by a split decision. So while you yelling in a black ref's face, that's in her mind too. All right. Thus, as I showed y'all the funky ass play, a white woman that came from Kristen Clark's team stepped in front of the ref to block her off. All right. From Kristen Clark. All right. Yeah, to block the black ref, nigga, not to block Kristen. All right. Which that's the order of the business of things. This is how white supremacy works here. All right. Black girl is seeing black ref, seeing two pale faces. All right. No, think about what's going through her mind too as well. All right. Because we understand no matter what field we've been approved for, we can't win. All right. Shit, you got a bunch of evidence and fans out there right now. And even if that ref did what she was supposed to do, she possibly would have lost her job. You understand? All right. That was outrage for her to do that to Kristen Clark. All right. She shouldn't be playing in the league anymore if she's that emotionally involved. That's what they would be saying about her. All right. She should not be able to ref if her emotions. What do you mean her emotions? All right. Somebody just got in her face and pretty much told her that she don't know how to do her job. That's what's going on at that point. For this is a ref to get pissed off. You want to take that side for a second, you can. All right. Some of them, they miss plays all the time, but for the cases when they get it right. All right. And this is one of them. All right. You should not have to be subject to some jackass all in your damn face. All right. You losing, nigga. All right. You catching hell. All right. No, you see that team right there with the blue jerseys on? They're on your ass, nigga. All right. Get out of my face. All right. Shit. Ain't nobody in here to call shit just for you, nigga. All right. Make sure you don't look, man. Look, you better call. Yeah, you better call it. All right. Call what? You know what I'm saying, don't you? No, I don't, nigga. All right. Shit. Yeah, she wants to be able to get a free ride because she sucks, nigga. All right. You want to invoke whiteness. All right. Yeah. And whatever benefits that come from whiteness there in the day-to-day. And your mathematic problems, I told y'all, is that sports is the one domain where that bullshit has no validity. It don't. It's about who's the goods or not, nigga. All right. Yeah, are you the goods? Huh? Well, we're like, why, nigga? Are you the goods? All right. You're not? Did you win MVP last year? Who? Do you got any championships? All right. That's the questions that start getting asked when you go ahead and look at her bust ass when you start looking higher up. All right. No, in management. All right. All this other shit where the dollars manufacture at. All right. And I'm telling y'all now, you better pick and choose what sword that you would like to fall on, nigga.
And then had the conversation as this.
That's her shoving right there and pushing off right there. You see her arm stiffen out. And this is literally clear evidence here that she pushed off on this woman's chest. All right. Look.
Then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
There's the play right
You can
there.
tell that it's not just about the call that was. You can tell that it's not just about the call.
Watch Caitlin Clark one more time here.
Should have been whistled.
And we go ahead and look at her left hand. Left hand reach right into the woman's jersey, her chest.
But they allowed her that emotion. And then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
Because she was stiff arming here. The previous defender that was connected to her while she was running, she pushed off of her. You see her hand out, shoving her away.
Allowed her that emotion, and then had.
Oh, hold on. They're gonna show it because that elbow's got to extend. Right,
officials would say that she was demonstrative, but they allowed her that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And then had the
Touchdown.
conversation
And then
as
she
this
pushes
is the play
again.
that she felt should have been whistled.
You can tell that it's not
Who's
just about
different
the
than
call that was made down.
And then here comes the limping. All right. So in her mind, I'm figuring she was going to do this anyway. It didn't matter what if she missed or if she missed and they didn't call the foul and she was going to get up doing this anyway. All right. No, you get bumped and bruised and what have you in the game. It happens, Halls. This case of you throwing a tantrum at a black referee here, Halls, is just doing her job is crazy. All right. Like I said, for anybody sitting there like, all right, why she ain't call a tech, man? Look, Kennedy Carter got fired, dude. All right, for a hip check. All right. A lot of them sisters out there know that they're going to, if they do something that is the right thing to do, they will be targeted. All right. Hold on here. Now, this is the story here from ESPNW, and I'm telling y'all how they work already. All right. I'm going to help. I want y'all to come over here to read the captions with me. Because a lot of these things in here, I brought it in here because of the circumstances of the captions and what they were putting for the stories at the top. So this one here says, all right, hold on. I'll make sure I got you on the screen. All right, there we go. That's the next one. It says Caitlin Clark appeared to be limping after what she believed should have been called a foul. After a no call and visibly upset Clark was issued a warning by the refs. Told you. All right. Told you. Yes, because she was limping and crying and doing all this extra. And they were trying to keep track of the game. All right. And yes, they're losing. All right. It's just so y'all can see they're losing. All right. 31-25. All right. It's an intense game. All right. Yes, indeed. And Caitlin Clark's team, as you've seen, they're fifth in whatever division that they're in. They're number 5, and they're playing the third seed out there. All right, just so we can get some specifics. All right, hold on.
Showing her athleticism. She just jumped.
All right, and ironically enough, I got to add this last point in here. That's Kennedy Carter's former team, dude. All right, I believe that's Kennedy Carter's former team. If I'm wrong, somebody please let me know. All right, hold on.
There, grab the ball like it was nothing.
Clark wanted the whistle, gets the bucket.
Got the bucket.
The fans wanted it too.
Right.
She's a little shaken up on that play too.
Yeah, Clark is very hesitant getting back, not because she doesn't want to, because she is laboring.
Come on, dude. And that is them feeding the political media in the basis there of that. You heard the damn commentary? Not because she doesn't want to, because she's laboring. Come on, dude. Y'all feeding this trash. All right? Yes. Can't come in here and try to blame anybody else. And then y'all staring up what Congress or these senators, these 11 folks from the House of Representatives came forth to sign in and say. All right? Or to bum rush the WNBA's commissioner about. All right? No, word. If I know this, then of course, word has gotten back to all these players in every organization to be careful with Kristen Clark. All right. Nobody wants to be charged or thrown out of the league. All right. No, because you ran a foul at their darling. All right. Hold on here.
Here's Stokes in the corner. Clark couldn't even make a move to try to keep Burton off that rebound, and Clark is very upset.
Come on, dude. All right. I'm thinking Draymond Green, nigga. All right. I'm thinking Draymond Green getting suspended until further notice. All right. Those greasy asses in the NBA brought out Joe Dumars. Joe, the old school bad boy Pistons, Joe Dumars. All right. To execute punishment upon this dude. So they can keep their hands clean of it. All right. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about Draymond right now. That's all I'm thinking. All right. No, and how y'all find it damn necessary here. When I'm talking about when you black, man. All right. No, to crack the levee, nigga, we're going to suspend you until further notice. The hell does that mean? All right. What does it mean? That means you don't get to come back till we say so, nigga. All right. However long that is. All right. Yes, for a foul, dude. For a fouling. All right. No, meanwhile, Kristen Clark, dude, for a poor young black referee here. All right. She can come up and scold her. All right. Yes, because she forgot to give her preferential treatment. WNBA, do you want to nationally and globally become a joke, dude? Huh? Do you want to become a joke? You're leading yourself towards this by trying to force her, in this case, to be the face of the league when nobody wants it. It's not that intriguing. It's not the most attractive. It's not the best game that the WNBA can give. You understand that, right? The people do. All right? You're not going to force the undesirables on people. The best players in the league are going to shine, and that's it. That's it. And if you can't cut the mustard, that's on you. All right? No, competition, young competition, then younger competition. We see the years go on. It's going to continue to be in there. All right? Yeah, and the face of the league has to hold its cool. It has to be something here where it's her bravado here holds the standards and the respect and the integrity of the league. And that's why we look to Asia Wilson when we say that. All right, we look in her direction. 3 championships, 4 MVPs. All right. No, her integrity and the respect that we have for her, talking about, speaks volumes here. All right. Now, Kristen Clark ain't in it. All right. You damn sure ain't it. You can't work both sides of the glass halls. You can't come in there and get 6 blocks and all these damn rebounds and 28 points. You ain't doing what she do. All right. Hey, Asia Wilson is a monster. All right. Yeah, y'all are not even in the same sentence or paragraph, nigga. All right. Not at all. All right. But like I said, this should have been punished. She should be suspended. She should be fined. All right. Immediately. All right. No, right now. All right. Unless the WNBA is telling us that Kristen Clark will always receive favoritism and the rules do not retain any standards and statutes for the WNBA when you're talking about Kristen Clark. All right. Keep in mind, as I told you, the majority of the players there are black, dude. And this will bite you in the ass. All right. Well, that's what we're here for. So that you remember, so you don't forget. All right. Yeah. You will have a serious debt to pay playing this funky ass game. Keep it up. All right. No, you've been warned. All right. Keep this shit up because they've been doing this since she came in, dude. All right. No, she's the best ever. Oh, we've never seen this type of basketball before. Yes, we have, nigga. Why are you lying? All right. No, why are you doing all this lying, nigga? She's just a regular old decent basketball player. That's it. All right. That's it. She wasn't even the best of her kind. Angel Reese was. All right. Right. What are you talking about? All right. Yeah. And they still trying to serve this joker up here to you. All right. No, I ain't sitting there. The only reason you niggas got money is because of her. They wouldn't give you niggas a dime. Well, that shows you how racist you are. All right. You ain't bragging on us. All right. Yeah, that shows you how low down and a scumbag, cheating, old racist bastards you are, dude. All right. No, because you know black women are over here dominating some shit. You don't want to throw any economics at it. All right. So you can taunt on it and keep talking shit towards them and saying all this wild shit. All right. Knowing that, all right, secretively to them, they're sabotaging it by not throwing any money at it, not investing a coin. All right. To whereas though the NBA has to pull $50 million of its own resources out every year just to keep the WNBA alive, nigga. All right. Yeah, y'all can knock it off. All right. They tried to do both sides of this horse while they figured they need to humble the black women in there. All right. You need to humble yourself because you wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for her. What? She's going to have to earn her keep like everybody else does. All right. Nobody gives a rat's ass, dude, about what the media feels. And this is the problem because that y'all are so busy, so concerned with having control here over the people. You don't even understand when you got an open revolt right there in front of your face. You don't get it. All right. This is her frustration. This is the anger. All right. Yeah, because shit that's going to consistently hit you and rather put physical pain and mental stress on your ass. All right. And keep revisiting you every damn game that you have here, Halls. That shit will work a toll for anybody that you try to put in this place, dominant society. And for her, it's seeing Negroes every goddamn night trying to give her the business. All right. Even worse, as I said, Carter's goddamn removal. All right. She came back to play for Las Vegas and what have you, but they did that to make it look like they didn't have that racist element to them. Then they let her go again out of the league. All right. That was more so for them to save face. This wasn't about the cases of Kennedy Carter, her skills in her career. And the other women know it. All right. Shit. You think it's cool. You can come in and pick with big veterans and get their lives destroyed. Women who, before you even came over here, had to go have a second job just to be able to make ends meet and take care of their family. All right. That's how low the wages were for some of them. All right. No private jets, private flights, none of that shit. They do not experience what the NBA experiences upon their players, nor the cases of what the veteran minimum looks like to the NBA players. All right. I'm just going ahead to tell you what the truth is. So if you go ahead to ask me as the young ladies earned it, yes. And Kate and Kristen Clark ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. Nothing. This is just when they decided to go ahead to release some damn dollars to give more media attention. All right. To pour more time and efforts up in here to make sure that ticket prices and everything else are sold. All right. For these competitions and these games with the women, it can be done. All right. Yeah. But it's about who they're willing to extend the efforts to do so. The black players are good enough for you to do that. Our sisters over there. All right. But they don't get the promotion that she gets.
Gerda Gatling is giving Caitlin Clark a very long leash on the way she's reacting. And sometimes you just got to let the player voice their...
Showing her athleticism. She just jumped in there, grabbed the ball like it was nothing.
Clark wanted the whistle, gets the bucket. The fans wanted it too.
She's a little shaken up on that play too.
Yeah, Clark is very hesitant getting back. Not because she doesn't want to, because she is laboring. Here's Stokes in the corner. Clark couldn't even make a move to try to keep Burton off that rebound, and Clark is very upset. Gerda Gatling is giving Caitlin Clark a very long leash on the way she's reacting, and sometimes you just got to let the player voice their...
Showing her athleticism. She just jumped in there, grabbed the ball like it was nothing.
Clark wanted the whistle, gets the bucket.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. All right, because I got more. There's other things there, she said, for different angles and stuff like that. Of course, I told y'all that already, but I don't keep playing the same stuff over when I have other things that are connected directly to this damn story. As I told y'all, you can go to jail. All right, that's how they're trying to make it for touching it. Or you can get fired, dude. You get banned. Now, this was one of her teammates here. And you got other folks in here chiming in. A hero of the day. I'm not sure this individual. I'm not following them, but this is what they posted. He said, Indiana has to fire Stephanie White after this. She has benched Aaliyah Boston in the clutch. One of Indiana's best players and friend/supporter of Kristen Clark. Okay, enough. We need a coach who's trying to win, not politics. All right. This is what he put forth. And they got one of their best players there sitting on the bench. Y'all seen when I showed y'all the scoreboard, how close the score was anyway. All right. Now, I'm not sure what took place for this to happen. Maybe they'll say something. All right. But yeah, the media's course has been just to kind of clean up and protect a lot of this trash. I mean, hold nobody accountable. All right. Hold on.
In the game and that closing stretch here. And it could be something simple that we don't know. Obviously, we're not on the bench. We're not in the head of Stephanie White. It could be something that Timpson is giving them a look that Stephanie White likes right now and wants to keep going with.
And you see Coach White bringing in more sub to take some of these players out. You said it about game 44. I think you really have to conserve energy. Both Caitlin and Aaliyah Austin this time.
And in the game and that closing stretch here.
Nah, man, that don't make any sense.
It could be something.
Doesn't make sense. It's the fourth quarter and it's 50.3 seconds left. What are you talking about? All right. Is that the right time? The game is over. All right. I make sure I took a look. Yeah, the game is over. All right. That's why I say you got to watch some of this hypocrisy. All right. What's going to take place here? All right. That you figure that with fix things with a 13-point loss, or 13 points down and 50 seconds left on the clock. All right. Yeah. Now, unless the only way to be necessary to keep her in there is if they come in here dicking around, you're able to hit a three or something real quick. All right. Get a turnover real quick in a few seconds, draw a foul. Even with all of that, man. All right. You're cutting it, baby. All right. It's going to be hard. Can it happen? Yes, it could. But does this lessen the chances even greater for it not happening? Absolutely. All right. So this is your coach accepting defeat. That's what this is. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they've made their peace with whatever they got right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're accepting defeat. Mm-hmm. 1 second here. I got to look at all the stuff here in my log because my phone is just damn caught itself up. All right. Man. Yeah. And I got to take this phone and put this down where this was at here. All right. While I'm doing that, I'm going to switch this story off of here and put the next one up. All right. No, I thought this was something completely different concerning the circumstances of this thing here. All right. I had to look at the score. Yeah. I'm going back to whatever his statement was. I'm like, okay, nigga. All right. And this is what really told you ticked me off last night. All right. Because as y'all see, wasn't nothing wrong with her like that, right? But look at this. All right. And I do got to go back on this to see what the statement is. But this is the picture they put up. All right. That's why I told you some people are trifling. All right. Yeah. Let me see if I can go back here to this. Mm-hmm. If they will allow me to do so. Mm-hmm. All right, there it is right there. Mm-hmm. There we go. So this is what we got. It says Indiana's Fever medical staff releases an MRI photo of Caitlin Clark after the lumped against the whoever this is, the Bokers, and headed to the locker room. TMZ reports. Well, then why I haven't seen this shit from TMZ, nigga? All right. All right. Listen, nigga, look how people is. Yeah. And somebody called them right out, dude. All right. Gear roasted you. Whoever this person is. All right. Yeah, they roasted you. You said, and it says, I don't think that, hold on, I don't think that Kristen has a penis, which the MRI shows. Yes, it does. All right. Yeah, he is a trifling. All right. No, you're such a funky liar. All right. Fever updates with your little stinking ass. All right. That you're going to get a damn MRI, a male MRI, and put it up as TMZ says. See, I got TMZ in the back, bait ass nigga. All right. He ain't shit. Look, 31,008 K views. This is how some people get down. Some of you scamming ass niggas, dude. All right. Yeah. And you'll have niggas all confused, sitting in your face, arguing and shit. It's like, nigga, shut your dumb ass down. Did you go over whatever you looked at on social media, nigga? Did you take a look at it thoroughly? Weird nigga. All right. No, whatever just shines at your phone, you in here, you prepared to claw and fight with a nigga tooth and nail. Yeah, because you don't really get it, bro. You don't get it. All right. No, I do. No, you don't get it, nigga. All right. I got to say something. I'm just gonna say you're a loser. All right. Yes, that's what I'm gonna call you here. All right. Yes, that right there. Let me go ahead and fix it. We can fix the grammar here. Is there any way we can fix this? Thank you. There you go. That's perfect. That's all that needs to be said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, put some old chump ass. That's my comment right there. Put some old chump ass shit like that on there. You're wrong, yo. All right. This is the problem why you can't get certain media in order now. Yes, you got a bunch of channels like this. No, that the social media platforms will promote, knowing that they some lying ass niggas. All right. Right. Shit, you're going to put an MRI up. You can sell my her knee, but you got an MRI up. All right. Yeah, of a male. All right. I told you these niggas are trifling, dude. Watch where you getting some of this information. Check it. Make sure that it's thorough. All right. AI is heavy out here. Yes. And scamming ass niggas are all around you. All right. Yes. Pleading, halls, trying to get in the mix, nigga. All right. Come on, man. I'm trying to get in that back room. All right. That's why I said paperwork checking is essential here upon doing media and news. Everything we looking at. Now it says here, this was Ashwin who put this up here. Clark talks about the second quarter incident with Stokes. Need in the quad. That hurts. The refs can't miss that. And then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. It's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that. Can't knee me in the leg, knock me over. You knocked yourself over. All right. You see what I'm talking about? You dealing in a case with the dominant society. No, they're habitual liars, dude. All right. That's why I don't look over her to say, oh, she ain't like that. She did this. Yeah, whatever, nigga. All right. What tells me that she is the person that the referee she chose to sit up there and attack. All right. No. And the fact that when you go into courses and you talking about that shell within white supremacy, that means after you disrespect black people, you do not apologize. All right. You stand 10 toes down on it. Hold on.
Play with Stokes that made you upset, and then you hopped into the back.
Quad. Like, that hurts. Like, the ref can't miss that, and then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. It's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an explanation right after when you went up to him?
I initiated the contact.
In which you did. And how did she do that? I showed everybody. The initial defender in which she had went past, she shoved this person and put their arm to push away at her. So as she was getting there to the rim, she used the same move to try to do her little bullshit layup. All right. That girl's size, position, and strength was there. So when she went to push off, she went into the damn ground. All right, right. Whose fault is that? All right, you initiated the contact. So she told you correctly. All right, but she still don't want to go ahead after her watching the video. All right, and seeing everything else herself, because she needs to look at it, not the ref. The ref did it right. All right, still comes to the press conference and tell you, yeah, you can't do that. You know, I had, you know, this and the third. That's why a good reporter asked it. Yeah, and what did the ref say? Chump ass joker. All right, what the ref tell you? You initiated the contact. All right, yeah, keep your hands to yourself. All right, yeah, you had one hand on the basketball, one hand on that woman's chest. All right. Right. Do you understand that? All right. Now skip the bullshit. All right. Skip all the old dumb technical shit. Do you get that part? One hand on the basketball, one hand on the woman's chest, flying into the ground. All right. Yes. And if that's all she said there, as I said, there was no need for all that extra rah-rah and screaming at that girl like that. All right.
Damn, it's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an explanation right after when you went up to him?
I initiated the contact, which is fine. You can't knee me in the leg, knock me over.
What?
Yeah.
Play with Stoke.
Yeah, whatever. All right. No, whatever. All right. And that's her not taking accountability. You got to see the video. You are supposed to be a professional. You want to be believed and respected in front of people. Well, then that means you be honest with them, right? All right. And look, it says, doesn't even have enough integrity to be embarrassed by her own behavior. No, we're going back in here to this case of the people. Like I told y'all, I may be coming to some of y'all videos here. It all depends. All right, on how I've done things. Most of these clips and stuff, I've gotten them from last night. So if there is anything extra, as I tell people, you're free to go ahead to my comment section or anywhere else to send these things while I'm live. If you feel like it helps follow the conversation, good brothers and sisters are welcome to always join and to get on and rap with me. Let me make sure I can put this information in here for you guys here. Give me 1 second. All right, voice your opinion. All right, so I say this has always been an open forum. I want to keep it that, and brothers and sisters are more than welcome to come and chop it up. All you would simply have to do is hit this link here, and from clicking that link, it will bring you backstage where I'm at. I'll click that link there to bring you forth on the stage. I have 2 requirements. Please have your camera on so we know that you're not trolling. All right. Yes, indeed. And please keep the conversations and the essences as best of PG-13 as you can. All right. Those are my only 2 requirements. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get back here to this comment I want to read to you. All right. Doesn't even have enough integrity to be embarrassed by her own behavior. That's how the conversation starts. If anyone else yells at a ref like this over nothing, they'd get ejected. At the end, you can clearly see she pushed off. All right. Yep. Just like I said. All right. Falled and got up limping. If she took her own injury seriously, she'd stop flopping. Whoo! Lord. All right. No, that was another young lady that said that to you. All right. Yes. All right. Another young lady. Her name is Renee. Shout out to Sister Renee. All right. And I agree.
Leah Boston. Also on Leah Boston. And this is where she got the reaction. She waited. And I've got to be honest, the officials allowed her the moment to get the emotions out of her. And some officials wouldn't do that, especially with, as some would say, officials would say that she was demonstrative. But they allowed her that emotion and then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
And yes, because when a person in any statue, if this was a black female, all right, if this is a black female and she's walking up to a white ref, balling her fists, yelling, all right, flex it, all right, she's getting a technical, all right, at the least, she's getting a technical, all right, come on, dude. All right. This is why you hear this weird talk with the announcers talking about this usually wouldn't happen. They're allowing her to get some of her emotion out. What are you talking about? This behavior is supposed to be checked. That's why they got fines for shit like this. All right. What do you mean get the emotion out? Yeah, say it right. They're allowing her to break the rules.
As someone
said, because as an emotional black person, you better get back in order. All right. And you ain't going to get no prep talk to speech to get old. You better hurry up and get in line, nigga. All right. Or you're out of this game. All right. Yes. All right. With a hefty fine on your ass. All right. Yeah.
As some would say, officials would say that she was demonstrative, but they allowed her that emotion and then had the conversation as this is the play that she felt should have been whistled.
You can tell that it's not just about the call that was made down here. It was what she felt should have been.
Leah Boston.
Yeah, man. Yep. And that's the streets talking here. This is the street speaking. Mm-hmm. And I know I've shown this quite a few times here, but it is just the public outrage in the cases of you seeing this privilege taking place, you seeing politicians getting involved. All right. And everybody else's questions, you sit back, man, oh, is it that real? Is this shit even that real? It's as real as they want to make it out to be, family. All right. Thank you to some of the media for calling this out. This continued behavior without correction is tearing. All right. And this is just from T. Her name is Talisha 2. That's her name here. Shout out to your sister. All right. You know, a lot of women went to join in on this conversation. So I'm grabbing up as many of these comments there that I can to put y'all full center. All right. And this has to do with some of the media core. All right. We're not just going in here to show you a video. Give me 1 second. Fair use. Huh?
Gotta go back. They were all frustrated with what the Valkyries could do, and that is another.
Let's do it again.
And you saw it happen. Caitlin Clark busting at the ref should have gotten a tech for that. Yep. The way that she came at Gerda, the way in that moment, but it was Caitlin Clark fussing. It was Leah Boston fussing. They were all frustrated with what the Valkyries could do. And that is another element to this Valkyries defense that isn't talked about enough. Just how much they get in people's heads as a collective group, because it's frustrating out there to play against them.
Then as a former athlete yourself, you witnessed this. You see a leader on a team who reacts in this way.
Yeah.
What do you say about this behavior toward the ref?
I mean, it's unacceptable. 1000% it's unacceptable. I'm sure if Caitlin Clark sees this video, she's going to be ashamed. There's no way you speak to someone in this manner and you don't get a tech. I don't know why that was allowed to happen, but that's inappropriate. She was limping up the floor, and in this moment, she's not limping. She found that the limp went away to be able to talk to the ref in that way. And it was unacceptable.
Oh, man. Shots fired. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. I appreciate the wittiness. All right. No, at that moment, your ass wasn't limping. You wasn't limping then. Huh? When you came over here to turn into Sergeant Slaughter and start flexing and balling your fist. All right. No, she wasn't limping, y'all. All right. When she came over there like Popeye, nigga, after he didn't chew the spinach. All right. Yeah. Right. None of that damn silverback, hold on here. None of that gimpy behavior was displayed here. Just a silverback gorilla. All right. Yeah, she got strong in a matter of seconds, nigga. All right. You see what I'm talking about? All right. She started throwing her fist. All right. Hold on. Let me let my sister go back here. All right. Great. Now she hit something that nailed right on the head. All right. And it means something, like I said, for the mainstream media's core to call her out, dude. All right. Because she should be fine, dude.
What do you say about this behavior toward the ref? I mean, it's unacceptable. Yeah. 1,000% it's unacceptable. I'm sure if Caitlin Clark sees this video, she's going to be ashamed. There's no way you speak to someone in this manner and you don't get a tech. I don't know why that was allowed to happen, but that's inappropriate. She was limping up the floor, and in this moment, she's not limping. She found that the limp went away to be able to talk to the ref in that way. It was unacceptable, and it's not okay. The ref has to call a tech here. If it's not Gerda, it's got to be someone else, because we've seen other players get techs for less, and that's not acceptable. It's not a standard you want to have for the WNBA. Absolutely.
There you go. As veterans, as former players, as media personnel, that's where it goes at. To the top, baby. Top individuals in here doing their thing. All right? Yes. Like I said, it's majority black folks there. All right? Black women. All right? And they got to protect what's theirs. All right? They understand, damn, well, we can't just do this by Kristen Clark's skills. I mean, she's decent, but she's not really good enough to really win anything. All right. And here comes all this extra bull crap. All right. No, they bet on her in a high level, and cheating and all of these extra optics are starting to come into the fold once again here, Halls. And like I said, they know you now. They're amongst you enough here to throw elbows, to throw sway, to have the very next team in here pissed off at you. And yes, is it going to bring the core of more media attention? Yes, it will. But for Kristen Clark, it's going to bring the wrong attention. That's where you lose. You understand? Yeah, everybody's so pitied. You're so excited. And you thought, oh, man, everybody going to be looking, man, see all the viewership and all that. Yeah. Sometimes attention leaves here in a case with people understanding that they've been lied to from the jump. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. All right. No, this girl ain't that damn good. All right. Right. Yeah, it's got to be something to this. All right. No, and the apple don't fall too far from the damn tree. All right. No, when they say, wait a minute. All right. Start looking at all these black faces on the court. All right. Like, oh. All right. No, it don't take you too damn long, dude, to understand why, for a person like Kristen Clark, she doesn't get a flagrant foul. All right, she don't get fined. She can just get in the ref's face here, and the game keeps going on, nigga. Like this is, all right, no, back in the damn 1980s or something. All right, right. Shit, they're supposed to correct this a long time ago, and I keep talking about Kennedy Carter here, and I show y'all what she did here, because some of y'all remember this, some of you don't. All right, and this is her. All right, no, man, hard times in the league. And you ask, all right, why the ref ain't do nothing, man? Why the ref? All right, she's probably scared. All right. Well, you know, a nigga can lose your occupation, man. They ain't going to call you back. All right. Yeah. Simply because you had a small tiff with that woman. And this is a tiff. This is a basketball. Clark. That's all she did. That's it. And her ass the following year was playing in Mexico. Right? Right.
And Clark.
That's it. All right. She was playing in Mexico after that, dude. So she on the floor looking like the cat from Wayne's World, nigga. All right. Yeah, that woman lost everything. All right. She lost every damn thing. All right. Simply for playing basketball, having some aggression, letting a little bit of steam loose. You're a rookie, beating up on you a little bit. Welcome to the league. All right. That's all that is. All right. So Caitlin Clark gets held and pushed down, no call, which leads to her limping on defense. That's why she was frustrated. Context matters, especially for a player who has been dealing with injury all season. Man, she need to drink some milk, nigga. All right. Go drink some milk. All right. If it's anybody else running around doing this, they're a locker room problem. You're doing things like having delay a game, nigga. Call and delay a game for her laying in the damn ground all along and shit. All right, no, delay a game or get your funky ass up off the court. Call a timeout or something real quick. All right, I don't want to stare at this shit for a long period of time. All right, no, she making faces and shit, rolling around. All right, hey, what are you doing? Hey, no, delay a game, nigga. Delay a game. All right, no, they're not gonna call a foul. You're not getting one. All right, what are we doing? All right, yeah, if you would have got one, you're gonna get one. All right, now we're gonna switch this here. We'll get back to Christian Clark in 2 seconds here. All right, now I'm getting bored. All right, and we only got 20 minutes left here. All right, we had special report come in here. All right, from the cases of the bison, man. If y'all didn't hear the story of the bison, all right, we'll go ahead to show you the story of the bison. All right, because he had a response this morning, and we're gonna get all of that. All right, nobody got the information I got, nigga. This is a special update. All right, but before I give you that, for people to understand the lines of all the story, all right, we're talking about this bison.
Video seen by millions, the grandfather attacked by a charging bison at Yellowstone. Well, tonight, hear what that grandfather is now saying. Here's Trevor Alt.
Tonight, the 65-year-old grandfather seen in these terrifying images viewed by millions, tossed into the air by a bison, is now breaking his silence about that heart-pounding encounter. Carl McDaniel tells CNN he and his 13-year-old grandson travel to Yellowstone National Park every year. On Friday, they saw that bison about 100 yards away. They stopped to take a photo of that massive animal.
They were plenty far away, in my opinion.
But the bison charged toward them. The
Man, no the hell they were not, nigga. They were very close, yo. And to be real with you, sir, they were straight as long as they kept their damn distance and they didn't stop here. All right. No, you don't stop. You do not present yourself as a threat. All right. Looking the bison dead in the eye, holding your camera. All right. And if they show y'all the whole video, which y'all don't, y'all purposely do this so you can go try to find the animal and kill him, goddammit. All right. Right. But if you did your research to watch the whole video, the bison takes his body while they doing all this picture taking and bangs it into the ground because he was laying on his side. That right there was to tell them to keep it moving, nigga. All right, get out of here. All right, no, you sitting in here bothering my mix, dude. All right, I'm chilling in the shindig. You don't see nobody else doing that shit you doing. All right, yeah, it must be a reason. All right. Shit, y'all always think y'all can walk up in somewhere and change the damn rules because you arrived, nigga. That's their house. Hell, you talking about? Yeah, you keep it moving. They don't know you. All right, hold on here.
In my opinion.
But the bison charged toward them. The grandfather telling CNN, quote, "He could be to us in seconds. So I told my grandson to run in one direction and I went the other to try and draw him away." After circling the tree, McDaniel was flung 8 feet in the air, landing on the ground, unable to move. That bison, which can weigh up to 2,000 pounds, standing over him. He says, quote, "He could have stomped on me. He could have gored me. He could have done almost anything to take my life. And he did not do so."
He was in a lot of pain and he was trying to not move his leg.
That grandfather was rushed to the hospital, his leg broken in 4 places. He's now recovering from surgery and can stand, but he'll need physical therapy to heal.
David, that grandfather says the other campers jumped in immediately to help him. He's thankful this wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been, and also that his grandson wasn't hurt.
Yeah, that was a good plan. Yeah, he told him to go both opposite directions. Yeah, because if he didn't, that bison would have mauled both of their asses. All right. Obviously, the bison ain't no look. Yeah, the bison wasn't a savage, dude. Yeah, he just wanted you to keep it moving. All right. No, I'm not no barbarian. All right. He know he had you did the rights. All right. But that was for your grandson and the rest of you niggas that's piling up around here too. All right. Nah, ain't nothing sweet. All right. We don't like y'all anyway. All right. No, I don't even like y'all asses. All right. I told y'all the animals are attacking, dude. The elephants, all this shit, nigga. And white folks sitting down at the table in the little picnic tables and shit. All right, with their restaurants. All right, you know how they put a couple chairs and tables outside. All right, yeah, it was some jokers sitting outside just enjoying the breeze and all that, looking at the animals. Man, an elephant came full speed and canceled Christmas, nigga. All right? Right. An elephant never forgets. All right? Full speed, nigga. All right? Yeah, you know what it is. All right? No, because we ain't forget about that bullshit either. All right? I mean, killing these damn animals, taking their tusks, killing damn, destroying habitats, nigga. All right? No, they don't fool with you anyway. All right? Right. That's why you see folks coming up missing here, trying to hunt. What was they trying to hunt there before? They were trying to hunt some type of black rhino here in one of these countries. And then the guy had told them there at the tour, you can't go off track of the tour where we going. All right? It's dangerous. You can't. They had their own special mission. Well, we're going to get a white rhino. All right? When they end up finding any indications of these niggas, they found a boot, some drawers, and some bones, nigga. All right? No, whatever animal, possibly a lion or what have you, I believe it was a lion, had mauled their asses. No, all of them. All right? You're hard-headed, ain't you? All right? No, you don't want to listen to the conductor. You know everything. No, get off me. You know everything. All right? Shit. You know it all. All right? All of us need to wake up to what you know, nigga. All right? Go on ahead. All right? No, we got the bison in here. All right? Because he has a right to a defense, goddammit. All right? Yeah. No, somebody might try to come and take his life. All right? Hold on here.
I feared for my life. The danger was all around me. I had to act to survive. It was a close call.
I believe him. I believe him. I believe as a black man in America, I believe every word. All right? Shit. All right? He felt threatened. All right? He had no say in the matter. All right? No, he was surrounded by him. All right? And you had one joker closing in. There was some device. He wasn't really sure what it was. He was trying to protect himself. You know, y'all like shooting niggas and shit. All right? You don't know what you got. All right? All he knows is you standing in front of him pointing that device at him. All right? Yeah, he got a right to protect himself. All right? I don't know what you think. Y'all swear y'all can elbow your way in there. Everybody's space here, dude, and then put your feet on the coffee table. Just trifling. All right? You know your ass don't belong in there. All right? No, just elbow your way in, take your shirt off. All right? Put your feet on, put your dogs on the table. All right? Yeah. This is how every last one of them catch it. Said the crocodile Dundee didn't catch it from the crocodiles. A mosquito killed his ass, nigga. All right? Shit, if you were out of sight, out of mind, nothing would have killed you. All right? No, he died from a mosquito, dude. All right? Not the crocodiles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but bison ain't never been known as no damn friendly animals. Ever. There's a white lady getting mauled, nigga, on the beach. Mauled. All right? Because she went over here getting too close to a bison. She thought she was going to get her bag of food back. Yeah, you better turn your little silly ass around. All right? She had got right up on him, too. All right? You know how some of them jokers get? Man, that bison started mauling her ass. Huh? Put that damn bag down. All right? What you got? Fruit? What you got? Fruit? A cantaloupe in there? Put that bag down. All right? And get the hell out of here. No, that simple. All right? It ain't about arguing emotion or what you feel. All right? No, this is the animal kingdom. You got resources and I want them. All right? That's it. Whoever's the strongest here is going to go ahead to win this situation. Huh? You got some shit? And I need it. All right? Right. Try to argue with a bison, nigga. You're like, what are you? All right, stupid nigga. You won't live too long. All right? You don't enjoy life. You don't enjoy living. All right? I'm not getting up on no funky ass bison, nigga. All right, hey, you got it. No, nigga, you got it, yo. All right, nah, whatever it is, he can have it, yo. All right, right. So you can get your bag back. All right, silly ass nigga. You better wait till he finish eating. Huh? You better wait till he finish eating.
I feared for my life. The danger was all around me. I had to act to survive. It was a close call.
It was, man. Because anything could have happened to him. Anything. You say he was surrounded by white folks? Oh, man. Oh, no. Mm-mm. And they wouldn't have told what happened to you neither. All right? Nobody would have said nothing. He had to protect himself. All right? I say here, for all you nature people and all you goddamn, you feel so sorry for the old man, you wasn't there to look out for him. All right? Shit. Nobody was there to give the bison confirmation to say, hey, you know what? They don't mean no harm. And how is he supposed to know? All I know is you closing in on me, Jack. You get too close. All right? You got that device in your hand. You're pointing it. Oh, what's that? No, I've heard about my family members being killed out here by you. All right? People that look like you. All right? Yes. That bison took liberties, nigga. He took justice in his own hands because it wasn't no police for him to call. All right? What was he supposed to do? All right? Well, you go down 911. We're talking about nature here. All right? And how much space of the bison are you going to take from these niggas, man? All right? Eventually, nature strikes back, man. You want to build homes? No, you want to go and expand. You want to build roads and highways. You want to tear down the forest and all of this shit in here. All right, with y'all destructive asses. And you don't want to leave them nothing. All right? No, y'all get mad. You see some of the moose and these big ass damn animals coming out the damn woods. Where they supposed to go at? All right? Nigga done sat there for years and methodically, all right, broken apart all of their shit and everywhere they used to kick it at, nigga. So that's now a community over there. All right? Shit. Nigga can't even chill, yo. All right, here you come. All right? No, I told you, man. I'm not doing guests today, nigga. No guests. All right? We back here chilling, nigga. All right? Here they come again. We let y'all take pictures and all that last time, nigga. All right? No, he snapped, man. Man, he went to go take his shit, man. You can't get a moment. All right? He was laying down trying to take a nap. Can't get a moment. All right? So he got up from his nap, nigga, and put one of you jokers down. All right? You be quiet now, won't you? All right? Stop bothering me. All right? Told you I'd be up in 30, nigga. All right? Give me a couple minutes and I got you. All right? So you're going to bother an angry, tired bison. No, put it that way. No, a tired, irritated bison, nigga. He was asleep. All right? I assume that's why he was just laying down. He was asleep. All right? Here you come. All right? All right, I'll get up. No, I'll get up. No, fuck that. I'm getting up. No. Get off me. No, I'm up now, nigga. Now I'm up. All right? Shit. Like I said, he didn't kill him. He didn't kill him. He had an opportunity to do so. He did not go ahead to trample his body. He just wanted to let him know, look, y'all stay over there.
Santee, when you go out, can you take the trash out?
Of course. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, he just wanted to say, hey, this is my little space where I'm sleeping at. I'm kicking it. All right, and y'all stay over there. He couldn't find you. He could not find your grandson, sir. All right, he couldn't find him. All right, I know he was looking for him. That was a good strategy here. So he had to save somebody. The grandfather's strategy was to tell his grandson, hey, we're going to split up. All right. Yeah, because if he didn't, the bison would have mauled both of y'all. All right. And the older man sacrificed himself. I respect that, man. Mm-hmm. Because that's how it's supposed to go. I mean, older man, 62 years old, he's already lived. All right. His grandson hasn't. All right. Therefore, he'll accept the broken leg and all the damages that comes with it. Mm-hmm. Now, as a man, I respect that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, versus you running with your grandson and whoever get hit, just get hit. All right, right. Mm-hmm. Now, let's go ahead to one of our last comments. Kristen Clark here. And we'll go ahead and call it a wrap here for the books. I think we've got through everything we needed to in this measure. He said, can you imagine how great? All right. I think I recognize this damn suspect name here. Can you imagine how great Caitlyn would be if people were treating her fairly? Coach, refs, and people beating on her. A coach can get mad at the refs and no one says anything about it. But people think a player that is consistently discriminated against isn't allowed to be frustrated. Nigga, get your funky ass out of here. All right. She has gotten front door service, nigga. All right. She has gotten everything that the black sisters in here in the WNBA have been denied, nigga. All right. And then some. And they ain't have to do a goddamn thing to get it. All right. That's privilege, dude. All right. Ain't nobody attacking and beating on her. If she is that fragile as a white woman, then maybe she needs to go pick another sport. All right. You know what you signed up for. You were the #1 draft pick. All right. Even though you didn't deserve it, you lost that college game to Angel Reese and her team. Yet she was #2. All right. And you have not produced these things that you were supposed to go ahead to give skills wise. All right. No, and time is shrinking on you. You get a certain time and window to prove what you got. After that 2 and 3 years here, even for some of your quote unquote most dire and hardcore fans will turn on you, dude. All right. Because they don't want to be caught or left here with all of that smut and shit on their face. All right. When a bus becomes a bus. All right. And that's what it's looking like. If you don't strengthen your game, like Johnny Midnight can't save you, Kristen. All right. Little wackos and clowns like this guy, he can't save you. All right. Your game is going to have to speak for everything here. Let's go to the comment section and see where they're going at here. All right. And this is the first comment. She is spoiled and she makes fouls too. And no one discriminates on Caitlyn. She got a congressional recognition, or whatever it says, pleading for other players not to be rough with her, just crying. All right, that's the first comment you got in here by Ian. All right, I'm trying to say this right. All right, that's the first comment you got. He says she's spoiled. All right, and she makes fouls too, and no one is discriminating against Caitlyn. She just got a congressional recognition pleading for other players not to be rough with her. Yeah, all of that's factual. All right, with old Johnny Midnight. All right, knowing the truth here and lying to you anyway. All right, yeah, she's just so discriminated upon. All right. No, that's how it works. I'm using his own comment section because you wrote this shit. WNBA is the most racist organization that ever existed. Yeah. Yeah, because white folks can't get what they want. All right. Yeah. We know that shit ain't. Look, this is not why they're sitting in here to go say this. The media narrative during this game is part of the problem. Instead of calling out the officiating, they say bad officiating is good defense and called out the CC and the AB for their frustrations. No, bitch, It's not good defense. It's terrible officiating. Like, what is he talking about? All right. Crazy how dumb these women are and killing the Golden Girls that is making them all lots of money. Can't fix stupid. Yeah, speak for yourself. All right. Right. Yeah, as you can see this in here, it's a bunch of whining and people in here saying shit that don't make any damn sense in here trying to whine. All right, look at this shit down here. All right, and complete racist right here. You got a damn monkey with headphones on. All right, that's their avatar. Abusing Caitlin Clark is a WNBA's #1 marketing strategy. Nobody talks about WNBA otherwise. Right. Bullshit. Just bullshit. All right. No, that's I'm angry. I'm white and I say so. That's what that is. All right. Her team needs to hire a gorilla. Look at these racist ass bastards. They team needs to hire a gorilla to send in to punch his players, all right, to try to hurt her like hockey does. All right. Nigga, Charles Cooper. This white dude right here. All right. Look at this goddamn background. He got guns and all of this other shit here. All right. Loving God and country. All right. American flag with Trump next to it. You know what you're getting. All right. That's his bio. I'm just showing it to you. All right. Look at this joker. All right. No, you know what you're getting. All right. This is woke and pathetic. All right. More than racist content. Woke. This is woke and pathetic treatment of this star as well as the game itself. Disgusting. All right. No context behind nothing, no anything. And when you do hear context, it's a bunch of damn whining and lies. And I'm white and I say so. All right. That's what you get. All right. No, a group of defeated individuals and a few people that's going to actually keep it real. All right. Like that brother you seen that came right in there and said, hey, man, no, she's spoiled. All right. He said, I genuinely believe the WNBA has failed Kristen Clark. This is absolutely a disgrace. The player who brought millions of new eyes to the league has been met with restraint at every turn. At some point, all right, coincidence stop being convincing. It is time to boycott the NBA. The WNBA. Get your funky ass out of here. You guys did not build shit for those black women over there. So your boycotting wouldn't matter, nigga. All right. You ain't even our fan base. You're here for the racial element, nigga. You take Kristen Clark out of here, and like a lot of y'all like to admit, oh, we wouldn't even care. Yeah, we get that. Your fascination is that you thought you had something good enough to be able to dominate these sisters, and you don't. All right. Yeah, now let's cry about everything else that has nothing to do with basketball. That's your strategy. All right. No, you're lost. You're a loser. You got it incorrect. All right. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, of course. All right. And we go back here to Kristen Clark one more time. Kristen Clark is a lame. Kristen Clark is so lame sometimes. She knows mountains will be made of these Molly Hill moments. Whatever coach, all right, white salary is, it can't be enough to deal with this big baby's consistent hissy fits and her toxic fans. Damn. Yeah, we'll end you here with this. All right. Now, whoever's comment I got up here with the Cameron emoji here. All right. Yeah. His name is Apex Jones Hacked. Shout out to you. All right. That's who just posted this up here. Make sure y'all got it on your screen. But that's what we were going here to talk about here this morning. I do appreciate everybody with me here. All right. We're almost here to a wrap. Don't forget to make sure that you share this video here. Of course, smash the like button. And of course, if you would like to do so, make sure that you do support the channel. Thank you. Yeah, big whining ass joker, dude. All right. They lied to you, dude. Because in order for you to be given what she truly wants is the honor and all the respect from the good people and all of this love. All right. Those other women have to concede to whatever her fantasies of being at the top. And they don't see it that way, Hawks. Not when they've worked so hard to have what they have. And you're going to sit here to tell me in one day in a blip that I need to be thankful for breathing in the WNBA because of Kristen Clark. No. They will never accept that. All right. I'm the bottom line saying T. Walden in a minute. All right. Let me fix this.